Good afternoon and happy Saturday to all. This is another episode of Weekly Chat with Carla. I hope everyone's actually having a blessed Saturday thus far. It looks like some of my family members are actually having some fun. I actually just chatted with my baby girl this morning. She's actually flying in back from Jamaica. She's been in Jamaica for a couple of days enjoying herself and enjoying the weather, and as well got on Facebook this morning and I noticed my son and his wife and my grandsons, they're actually having fun. Thank you for sharing, Adrian. It actually looks like a new place over in Louisville, so surrounding areas, if anyone actually lives over in the Louisville surrounding areas, it looks like the parents are free, my son said. So if you're just curious about what I'm talking about, there is actually a post if you're a follower of mine and you want to get that information. It looks like my son posted it. It looks like they are actually having a great Saturday thus far, so I'm pretty excited for them as well. Just wanted to jump on and say, like I said, happy Saturday, and hopefully everybody's having a blessed Saturday thus far. Actually, it's warm here in San Angelo again, 90-something degrees, probably going to hit 100 again. So I don't know about anybody else, but wherever you're at, keep cool and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Wanted to go over with you all this week on this weekly chat with Carla. I've been reading a book by one of my favorite authors, John C. Maxwell, and I'm reading one of his most recent books, Leadership. And I actually want to go over a chapter with you that I was actually thinking about for the past couple of days that I actually thought would be a good topic for you all today. And it is, are you self-focused or other-focused? Okay, I'm going to say that again. Are you self-focused or other-focused? And what he's actually talking about in this book, on this part where I'm actually reading this chapter, what he was talking about is going from a soloist to being a conductor. In other words, he's actually using like a director, okay? Solo, of course, meaning that you're self-focused. And then when you're shifting over to being a conductor, that means you're actually leading others. So you're shifting from self to others, okay? So are you self-focused right now? Are you shifting over into that leadership position and being other-focused, okay? Are you focused on what others can do for you, or focus on what you can do for others? Okay, that'll actually let you know where you're at too as far as mind shift, and if you're actually shifting from solo to conductor, okay, from self to leadership, okay. When you arrive from a soloist to a conductor, a leader, your focus changes from you to others. Your mind shift changes, okay, it shifts, okay. As a leader, every day you should ask yourself, what seeds have I sowed today? Not, will I reap a harvest? In other words, we know with anything in life, you have to plant, you have to sow your seeds first, and then you reap a harvest later, okay. The harvest just doesn't arrive magically. You have to sow the seeds first, and then you reap your harvest, okay. A good leader focuses on focusing, not reaping. As a leader, we must have As a good leader, focusing on sowing, not reaping. As a leader, we must have and maintain a seed sowing mindset. Okay, I do apologize for that. I was up pretty late last night. I jotting down some notes and can tell I can't even read my own writing this afternoon as well. Let me repeat that. As a leader, we must have and maintain a seed sowing mindset, okay? You must have, so when you actually arrive, and maintain a seed sowing mindset. Okay, and let's go over 5 tips today to sowing daily, okay? I'm going to go over 5 tips today with you to sowing daily. The first one, focus on adding value daily, okay? In other words, look for opportunities every day to help others, okay? By mentally and emotionally seeking out and identifying moments where you are able to sow positive seeds. In other words, we have opportunity that presents itself every day, and a lot of times we have missed opportunities. It's not that the opportunities aren't there. We just got to make sure that we actually are focused, aware, and our mindset is focused on helping others. So if we actually wake up every day and our mindset is actually already, what seeds are I planting today? In other words, still, what will I reap from my harvest today? In other words, you wake up with your mindset of actually already helping others. So your mindset's already there. So the opportunities will present themselves and you will actually be aware and be able to see them. 2, add as much value as possible, as often as possible. Okay? That means the amount of value we add to others determines the possible return. In other words, example, the fewer seeds you sow, the smaller your harvest is going to be. The greater that you sow, the greater the harvest. Okay, I'm going to read that again. The fewer seeds you sow, the smaller the harvest. The greater the sow, the greater the harvest. So in other words, the more value that you're actually adding to someone every day and the more opportunities and you're acting on them, in other words, planting your seeds, then the more harvest you're going to grow. If you plant less seeds, the smaller the harvest. The next one, never wait to add value. In other words, sometimes, and I'm guilty of this as well, where you might see an opportunity, like let's say example, you're actually at the grocery store and you're in conversation with a lady that you actually meet. What in other words is, whether you see it or not, that's an opportunity for you to help that person in some kind of way. You have a conversation with them, but you never even mention your business or anything that you can practically do for them, or even actually ask, or even once again listen to what you're even talking about in just a simple conversation, a small conversation, that if you're listening, that you actually, the opportunity might present itself where you actually can help someone. Okay, so never wait to add value. Okay, never delay or wait on sowing seeds that benefit others. Be the first to give or add value to a person when you can. And once again, I think that, once again, to me, it means like, once again, being attentive to the needs of others. Not so much if you're in a conversation or maybe looking to receive and benefit what you can get, instead of focusing once again on others and the opportunity to help others. Okay, the next one, give without keeping scores, so motives stay pure. Okay, I definitely like that one. I'm going to read that one again. Give without keeping scores, so motives stay pure. In other words, don't go out having the mindset of, way I take that, and I've always really felt that way, if I'm giving from my heart. In other words, that means it remains pure, not giving just to receive something, a tit for tat, if you say. And actually, John mentioned that. I've heard that. Have you heard that? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So in other words, keeping it pure is meaning you're giving from your heart, with no expectation of receiving anything back. Okay, if you do, great, that's a blessing, but not, in other words, that's not your end game. Your end game is actually to educate, inspire, motivate, or help someone. Okay, receiving should never be a motive for giving. Okay, receiving should never be a motive for giving. In other words, don't be giving just to be looking to receiving. Give from your heart, keep it pure. The right way to do this is by any way that you can. In other words, a lot of people sometimes are guilty of, in other words, is monetary gain. A lot of us, are propelled by monetary gain. Yes, we all, each and every one of us, has to make a living, and we actually have to put food on the table and keep a roof over our head. But once again, if you're actually giving from your heart, that means if you're caring for someone else and you're focusing on someone else, that is a blessing. And believe me, your blessing in return is 10 times than what you actually gave. Okay, when it's pure and you're giving from your heart. Okay, last, welcome any return as an unexpected blessing. Pretty much just what I said. Okay, that's the last one. Last tip, welcome any return as an unexpected blessing. All right. If you keep sowing seeds that is focused on giving rather than you receiving, you will receive a harvest of unexpected blessings. Let me read that again. If you keep sowing seeds that is focused on giving to others rather than receiving, you will receive a harvest of unexpected blessing beyond your wildest imagination. Okay? So how you say, just like you said, from me to you, just make sure that it's sincere. It's from here. And then you actually will always know that. In other words, if it's like second nature to you, like myself and just in general, just a caring person, and I'm talking about not to certain individuals, to anyone, okay? Then it comes natural and you're focused on make sure you're giving to others. Your return investment, like I said, will be beyond your wildest imagination, okay? Once again, this has been another episode of Weekly Chat with Carla. I do hope that this week's video was of some value to you as much as it was important for me to share with you all. Feel free to share with anyone who can benefit from this video. Remember, sharing is caring. And I also wanted to say just a friendly reminder, if you have been following me, yesterday was the first official day of summer. I know everyone's excited about that. I know I am. And I also put out there on a post that in regards to I started yesterday, opened up my appointment book to a free 30-day free consultation for your new summer look, okay? And that's in regards to your skincare, your nutrition, your health, as well as makeup, okay? So the post that I actually did put out there, it was excuse me, in regards to whatever summer look that you want to have. I'm doing a free 30-minute consultation. All you actually have to do is reach out to me. You can send me a direct message, or you can actually reach out to me as well as a text, or send me an email, or feel free to actually give me a call, and we can actually get that 30-minute free consultation set up for you and get you that summer look, whatever you're actually wanting to do, okay? I look forward to helping you get whatever look you want for the summer. I look forward to actually speaking with you, okay? Once again, thank you for watching, or even watching the replay of this recorded video, because I am recording this one, and this one's actually going on my blog. So once again, thank you for watching the replay, or actually even visiting, jumping over to my blog, watching this. I hope you all have a blessed Saturday, and I'll be talking to you all soon. Thanks, and have a blessed day.